Oh, good morning. It's a little chilly out. That's to be expected in the fall, though. The sun is trying to come out, and I was wrong where it was going to come from for the morning. So it's in that direction, and roughly there anyways is where the sun set. So a little disappointed, but you know, at least it's out. It looks like it's pretty blue skies too, so if this wind dies down and it warms up a bit more after breakfast or so, I'll probably go out and do my kayak. Oh, I have to warm up a little bit first though. Time for a fire. We have fire. Breakfast is served. I added some raisins to this so that it'll give a little bit more flavor to the oatmeal. I typically don't eat oatmeal. I'll eat it, but I don't make it usually at home. But it's a nice warm meal on a nice, beautiful, cool day. And that sun is just gonna be nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. All right. I'm gonna sit down, eat some oatmeal. Might walk around, do a little digestive walk. I'll go over to where where I believe the sun will rise this time, because I'd like to wake up early tomorrow and capture some of the sunrise, of course, but just the scenery around it. Well, I just washed up all my dishes that I used this morning. Got changed, and I'm gonna go for a nice little walk now. Trying to get my digestion to work, and my fire's pretty much out now too, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll let the coals keep burning, so that it'll be easier to start at a later time. And I'm gonna just head over to roughly where the sun will rise roughly, and see if there's a nice spot that I can set up the camera for tomorrow morning. So I haven't been over here yet. I thought I already went through this area one time, but I think I didn't before, because a little bit further that way, I'm pretty sure it was all just kind of very brushy. I figured, well, it's probably just going to be like that all throughout, but this is a nice little area here too. It's more open than I thought it would be.
So my campsite is roughly just over there. And I'm gonna keep following this small little path that seems to be here. There are animals on this island at times, because I've seen I believe you call it scats, or maybe even moose droppings. Didn't see any bear droppings or anything like that, so that's always a nice thing to not see. But that doesn't mean that they don't come onto this island. This is a good fire starter. I'll have to look up the name because the name's kind of escaped me. It's something beard though. I'll just put this in my pocket and save it for later. It's nice and sunny in the direction we're going. That would have been a nice tree some time ago. It's dead now, but it's a home to many types of birds. I seen a chickadee just moments ago, and I'm pretty sure there's other types of birds that are taking advantage of that tree. So I am pretty sure I'm almost to the other side of the island now. I'll go up that way later on after I'm done over here, because this could just be still the one side of the island. Almost seems to be wind damage from all these trees falling. So sun's right there, and so I want to say, I look on my phone because I have a kind of like a sun tracker app that's supposed to show you roughly where the sun rises and the sun sets. I'm gonna take a look to see, and if this is the spot, then I might use this spot. If I can find some decent opening closer to the shoreline here. I don't see very much here. This is a nice spot. Might just be over there where I start my kayak later today to go around the big island. And I'll go around as much as I can, and if I'm already to the other side, I might as well keep going. There's no point in turning back if I'm already halfway around. This is a potential spot that I'll probably use, but if I find one better, I won't complain. It might be nicer to find a better spot, especially if I'm trying to walk through the woods when it's not so bright out. Ooh. Watch where I'm going. I think I'm still on the one side of the island I haven't walked yet. I thought this island would have been smaller, like I mentioned before, but I think it's still a fairly good size if you're not paying attention of where you're going. You might just be walking circles or walking in some areas that perhaps you haven't, perhaps you've already have been and thought that that was the end of it. Now this is another spot I could use. There's some good fire starter stuff too. Some sap. Kind of looks like a balsam tree. Now this seems to be a lot better spot. So the sun is right there. So if I were to point my camera maybe in that direction, and perhaps either have it there or just up there. For my time lapse I'd like to do for the morning. And I'm not sure if they were shotgun sounds or not. I don't even know if it's duck hunting season or not. I had a little bit of a hard time going back to sleep. I eventually did fall asleep though, so that's all that matters. So I just found another spot. You'll see it tomorrow though. I was making some some clearing to get to it and marking it out on the trail so that I don't miss it tomorrow. Let's see. Path of least resistance is the most important thing. That's what animals do. They wouldn't go through all this here when they can just go around something similar to this path. Now it's still not clear or anything like that, but we can learn lots from nature though. One reason why I wanted to come out here, just experience what it would be like to live out in the woods for a couple of days. Now, I do have luxury and stuff that I brought with me and all that, but baby steps. I believe this might be the area where all the brush and stuff that I thought was the other side of the island. Let's just see how brushy it really is though. This is a nice opening here. Go up this way though. Just found the other campsite. That was the original spot that I found and thought I would be camping at. This one would have been maybe a little more rocky and less leveled area. I still would have probably put it around that area there, but when I first came on the island, came down from over there, and I launched my boat just over there. I almost tipped over. That would have been good footage, but I didn't have the camera with me at the time. Now the reason why I was thinking that area that I just walked through would have been really bushy and a lot of brush is because just right over there, that's all I seen was a wall of brush. So I didn't bother going that way, and hence the reason why I didn't see the rest of the island. Now I don't think I've walked through the middle of the island, or not all of it at least, but I've definitely walked pretty much the shoreline of it for the most part. So in front of us is not actually Big Island, and where I was originally isn't also where I was looking. Also where I was, that wasn't Big Island, like where I was looking at through the camera. It's actually a little further. Basically, if I would have kept on going, and I'll show you when I get closer. If I would have kept on going, it would have just basically took me to a dead end. and I would have had to turn around, which is no big deal. So if I keep going straight here, that's going to take me to that spot where it would be a dead end. But where I want to be is I have to go this way first. About 12:30. Beautiful day. Waters are calm. I had to park myself for a moment though, because there's about 4 boats going by, and the waves got rocky. Plus I had my camera bag out, trying to swap out a few different things I was wanting to get to. So I believe in front of us is Big Island. I'm going to try and get to the shore there and just kind of keep following it, go around it, and see what it looks like.